Hello and welcome back to the Positive Choices Show. I am Sasha. Thanks for being here. Here is where we figure out how to deal with all the stuff that life tosses us every single day. You know, in the real world where laundry happens and life happens and kids get sick and parents need help and we run out of groceries. That's where here is. So I am here to try to help you figure out the best way to deal with all that stuff that comes with that. We're going to try to flip the mindset switch just a little bit to help you look at things differently to make your life better, because isn't that what we all want, for our lives to be better? It's what I want, and I'm betting it's what you want too. So let's jump right into today's episode. Today's episode, I'm not going to give you the name right now because the name will make much more sense later on, okay? So you don't get the name yet. But I want you to think about something with me. I want you to think about going out somewhere, going out in public, going out to a party, going to work, going to a friend's house where there's several people. It doesn't matter really where you go. But let's say you walk in the room and there are 10 people in that room, okay? Let's think about the 9 that say, wow, it is so good to see you. You know, you look great in that color. Oh my gosh, that dress is fabulous. Girl, I love your haircut. You are looking awesome. It is so good to see you. I have missed your smile. I want you to think about those 9 people for just a minute. Kind of get that visual in your head and let that feel good roll over you where people say those kinds of things to you. I personally think it should happen every single day, but that's a whole nother story. So you're thinking about that. And then you go over to get you some tea or a soda or some coffee or whatever, and there's this one person that's standing there at the table, and they aren't showing you the love. No. They've been told that honesty is the best policy, and while I certainly believe that, I think occasionally some people have taken that fact a little too far. Anyway, this person that's standing there beside the table where the drinks are says to you, you know, blue's not really your color. And your whole world changes. Your whole perspective changes. Those 9 people that were so loving on you just minutes before, they're forgotten. They are, I don't know where they are. They're off in some space, someplace that you never see again, because the only thing that's on your mind is that blue is not your color. As a matter of fact, that's the only thing you're going to think about the whole rest of the day. And at the end of the day, when you take that blue sweater off, you're going to look at it differently than you did when you put it on this morning. And if you hang it back in the closet or you throw it in the washer or when it gets back in your drawer, the next time you reach for it, the next time you scoot past it in the closet, you're going to think, blue's not really my color. That just wasn't really a good look for me. Let me tell you what you just did. You did not believe the 9. That's what you just did. I am here to tell you, I am here to suggest to you, I am here to implore you to believe the 9. If you believe the one person that says something negative to you, you give that person so much more power than all the other people. So why is that person's opinion worth so much more? Why are we so quick to dismiss the good things people say about us, but we are so very quick to believe everything that someone says that's not complimentary? Why do we do that? Why? That's a great mystery of the world. I don't have the answer to that question. If I had the answer to that question, we'd all be on a beach in Tahiti somewhere. But that's what we do. We don't believe the 9. We believe that one person that gets into our head and says things that maybe aren't even supposed to be negative. Maybe they omit something. Maybe they just don't say something. So we give that person so much more power. We make their words more valid than the 9. When what we should do is completely flip that switch and believe the 9 over that one person every single time, forever and ever and ever. Believe the 9. There's one more secret here, y'all. It doesn't matter if it's 9. It doesn't matter if it's 1. It doesn't matter if it's 19. When someone says something good to us, about us, you must start believing it. Instead of saying, oh, this whole thing, oh, I got it at a yard sale. It was on sale for $1. Oh, I've had it 10 years. There's a hole in the back. Don't we do that? We try to justify a reason. We try to give a reason why it shouldn't be a compliment to us. Oh, there's no way that you mean that. Let me tell you, there's a hole in the back of it. I've had it for 10 years. You're trying to justify why you should not get that compliment when you should just revel in the beauty that that compliment brings you. Oh, it's a beautiful thing when friends reach out to someone and they tell them how they feel about them or how they look. Now, I want you to do one more flipping, one more mindset flipping of the switch, okay? I want you to think about a time when you've told someone that you love their dress, that they look wonderful, you loved seeing their smile, any of those things. What if the person that you were telling that to said, oh, that's just stupid. Why are you saying that? You'd be going, whoa, back up, chick. I was just trying to tell you looked good. In theory, when we don't believe the 9, and that's just going to be our tagline now, you and I know that it's maybe 1 or 12 or whatever. When we don't believe the 9, that's what we're doing. We're saying that their opinions aren't as valid as the opinion of this one person over here who was not liking the color blue, okay? So would you ever really say that to those people? No, you wouldn't. And now I want you to flip the switch one more time. What would you say to your child, your best friend, your mom, your sister, whoever it is that you love and cherish, whoever that person is? What would you say to that person if they related that same story to you? You would tell them how beautiful they were, how much you loved them, how amazing they looked, and that you missed their smile when they weren't here. Yet for ourselves, we make those 9 people have an invalid opinion. So I want you to flip that switch. I want you to believe the 9, which is the title of this episode. I want you to believe the 9 every single time. You don't have to justify the age of the clothing, the fact that you haven't washed your hair in 3 days, whatever it is. Just know that the person who is saying that to you sincerely believes it, wants you to know it, and wants you to believe it. So believe the 9. Always, always believe the 9. Don't let that other person's opinion be more valid than the opinion of the ones who made you feel great. They're the ones we should hold much closer to us. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a phenomenal week. Remember, hit that subscribe button and you'll be the first to know when the Positive Choices show airs every Thursday. You'll be the first to get the email saying, hey, new episode out here. I am Sasha. You can find me on Facebook as The Positive Choices, and of course right here on YouTube, where a new episode drops every Thursday. Have a simply fabulous week. I'm sure we'll talk soon. Be sure and let me know in the comments what you think about this. Tell me that you believe the 9. Hashtag believe the 9. I love to read your comments. Please, please drop those comments in there and tell me their opinion matters. Love you guys bunches. Bye.
Hey, Sasha here. Thanks for watching the Positive Choices Show. Be sure and hit that big red subscribe button below so you'll be one of the first to see a new show.